But it won't get much better. But it won't get much better. One time for the hoe, two times out for the game. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay, and welcome back to another video, man. Now today, man, we're back with another reaction video. Now today's reaction video, we're gonna be watching 8 most disturbing things discovered in a basement. Now you already know I'm about to say, make sure y'all get a snack, man. I don't have a snack currently for right now, but make sure y'all grab something, get like a Snickers bar or maybe a Twix, you know, or like my favorite, get some pizza rolls, you feel me? But yeah, if you guys do be enjoying these videos, man, make sure you guys drop a like, also comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're at it. And then without further ado, y'all, let's go. Now, what the hell is that? Is that a clown or some shit? It better not be no little kid, bro. 8 most disturbing things discovered in the basement. Let's go, bro, let's go.
This first discovery happened to multiple students of Ohio State University back in September of 2013.
Okay.
The group of students only recently started leasing an off-campus house close to the school. And it was in this house where they would make a disturbing find in the basement.
Bucky
a
Block
month after
watch.
moving in, the students would start to notice small yet strange occurrences in the house. Things like cupboards, their oven, and even their microwave being left open.
Postman, please leave all packages addressed to 14th and a half at the back door. Thank you. What the fuck? What kind of request is that?
The house was 3 stories, with 5 students on the first floor and 10 others on the second and third. So obviously it was difficult to keep track of everyone. But when they realized none of them were responsible, they decided to search the house, more specifically the basement. What they found was a locked door, which they had originally assumed was a utility closet that the landlord wanted to be kept locked. Though at no point in time was this confirmed, and after calling the landlord about it, they were informed this wasn't the case. The door should not have been locked for any reason. The landlord would end up sending a maintenance worker to check it out, and after breaking down the door, a room that was clearly being lived in was revealed. The room had framed photos and school textbooks.
Now imagine if you have a basement at your dorm or whatever this college places have, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you have a place and it's locked, and you got a whole motherfucker living in that bitch you never knew. What you about to do? You kicking them out or you gonna let them stay? Bye, nigga. You out of that bit, you know? Hop your ass back on the curb. Say, no, I'm just playing, but you're gonna have to find somewhere else to live for real though, cause you ain't gonna be living down here no more.
Scattered around. The students would change all the locks that night and leave a note for whoever was living in the room saying to call them. The man would actually end up calling.
They're actually nice. They said call them, you know. You gonna come back and you gonna see all your shit at the front door. Not even at the front door, at the curb. You gonna be like, damn, my mattress out here, yeah, but you living in my basement rent free.
The number
Hell
later
no.
be removed from the household. It turns out the guy was a cousin to one of the house's previous residents, which is how he got a key in the first place. One of the students even recalled running into the man in the basement at one point earlier in the month and asking who he was, but only to be met with a very vague answer. Ultimately, the students would blame the leasing company of the home for the incident, as they were responsible for failing to change the locks from the year before. In June of 2020, a man named Christopher Town would make a life-threatening discovery while helping his friend move furniture in his basement. Unknown to both of them at the time was the fact that the house itself was built over a well. And so at one point, when Christopher was making his way across the room, the floorboards just underneath him would snap, which caused him to fall the 25-foot drop to the bottom.
Well?
Fortunately,
bro. Hey, bro, I know this wasn't a Mexican working on this house, because a Mexican would make sure not to build a whole entire crib over a well. Man, he gotta have bad karma. Imagine just, you casually walking in your crib, the whole floorboard just breaks, and you going down a 20 feet well. Leg says some gone, bro. What?
There was water at the bottom to break his fall.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Christopher would have to use the rocks on the wall to hold his head above the water while he waited for the local fire department to arrive.
Imagine, dog.
And to make things worse, the water itself was at an extremely low temperature.
Cold as hell.
After only a few minutes, the fire department was able to successfully get Christopher out using a hauling system. And other than almost getting hypothermia, Christopher would make it out unhurt.
That's crazy, bro. Imagine that, bro. That was not a Mexican builder.
Mike
You know,
Carroll
they don't
was a
make
man
sure
who
that
lived in a
shit
small
house has
house
been
in
good.
Lake Grove, New
Foundation's
York,
been on point.
which was the same house he had grown up in. Mike was 57 at the time, and only a few months prior had purchased the house. Though, while he was in the basement, Mike would make a disturbing discovery. He would find a full set of human bones buried under some dirt. But what makes this...
See, bro, that's one thing, bro. When you get a crib, bro, that's the first thing I'm gonna ask that damn the person that's trying to sell me it. I'm like, anybody die in this house, bro? Like, keep it a bug, bro, cause I ain't trying to have no ghosts. I ain't trying to have none of that, bro. Like, for real. If it's not one of my family members that died in here, bro, I don't want none of it. No problems to do with it, bro.
What I find so disturbing is the fact that the bones match the DNA of his father. When Mike was only 8 months old, his father...
Oh, well, damn, never mind. Let me take that. See, look, the bones match his father's. That's crazy.
Was said to have gone missing, and throughout his childhood, he would question his mother about this. But each time he was given a different story. So, of course, this...
So they saying that he's gone missing, but the whole time he found the bones in the basement. Hey, bro, you already know, mama killed his ass, bro. He probably got...
made Mike want to
Mom
find out
caught
for
him
himself
cheating or
what
something
really
and had
happened
to
to his
murder
father,
him, you feel me?
which is what gave him motivation to buy his childhood house in the first place. The newly found bones would obviously cause blame for the disappearance to be shifted onto his mother.
Yep.
Though she had unfortunately passed away 20 years prior.
Dang, so then
So there's no way of confirming if she was responsible or
Pops
not.
never got his lick
Therefore,
back.
what really happened will forever be unknown.
That's scary, bro. Imagine that, bro. Your mom is trying to cover up that your dad died in the basement or something, because like the bones are in the basement, you feel me? That was crazy, bro. It's wild.
In January of 2016, an appliance repairman was responding to a call from house owner Charles Price. Though, while the repairman was working in the basement, he would claim to have noticed something moving in a covered container in a back corner. Curious, the repairman would lift off the cover and be met by a 200-pound alligator. But before running,
Hell no,
the
that's that
repairman
Florida
would capture
shit, bro.
multiple pictures for proof to show the police. It turns out the house owner had the alligator for more than 20 years and was supposedly using it to help him with the house's mouse infestation.
What?
He would illegally keep the creature in a cage in his basement and claimed to occasionally take him out into his backyard.
That's some
Shortly
weird
after the
ass shit,
repairman
bro.
made the report, the alligator was confiscated by local animal control and later released into a better environment.
They had that boy chained up in the basement,
This
stealing all they
discovery was
pests.
posted to Reddit by an account under the name Daily Dish. In the post, the Redditor explains how a few years ago they shared a house with some friends, and in the first few months of living in the house, they hadn't spent much time in the basement. The basement was half finished, with the other half being a sort of dirt crawl space that extended under the porch of the house. They went on to explain how one night they decided to explore it more thoroughly, and after grabbing a flashlight, they discovered a black canvas duffel bag in the very back of the dirt crawl space.
Better be some money in it.
Disturbingly, in the duffel bag were 2 black ski masks, a hunting knife, and a single black leather glove. The Redditor
damn
went on to
murderer.
explain how they decided to call the non-emergency police number and report the discovery, though the police weren't interested, and therefore the house owners decided to set fire to everything but the hunting knife. Whether that bag had any relation to any sort of criminal activity is still unknown to this day.
Yeah, and the cops didn't give a damn, bro. They said, bro, I don't care.
This next discovery comes from a guy who moved into a studio apartment in England. The guy claimed to have moved into the apartment without even viewing the place, and on arrival he would discover something pretty disturbing.
So here's the apartment I moved into last week. It's pretty small, pretty nice. Rent was pretty cheap, so I moved in without even viewing the place.
Yep. That shit cheap, you know
And when I
something
got
up.
here, I realized why the rent was so cheap.
The guy then goes on to give a tour of the apartment, and after a while, this sort of trap door on the floor can be seen.
A trap
Bathroom,
door?
Pretty standard.
Oh,
And then we look.
hell no, it's a demon down there, bro.
What's this?
It's cool at the
definitely a
same
hammer.
time, but hell no, bro. What's down
So
there?
I figured, you know, a bit of underfloor storage. So let's lift this up.
Okay. It's a whole basement down there.
Featured directly under this guy's apartment is some sort of dungeon-looking basement.
Walking in the steps into a dungeon.
No, that's creepy.
Coming down. We can see a corridor going off straight to the front. Interesting. some graffiti on the wall. Down here, this place is strange.
It looked like somebody was sleeping on that, dog.
Brick seat.
Like they had like a prison. You can literally
Compared to the rest of the
put somebody
apartment,
down
the
there
area
and put a
itself is pretty
rug
big,
over that.
featuring many large
Real,
rooms
like
and
real
corridors.
criminal shit.
What exactly this area was used for is unclear.
Imagine, bro. Imagine somebody gets kidnapped. Person goes missing for a while. They're locked under this hidden ass hatch. A hidden ass hatch, but there's a rug over it. Can't hear the screams or nothing because it's fucking concrete and brick that's blocking. Like, that's how dense it is. That's crazy. That is creepy.
Way back in 2002, a homeowner in Jefferson County, Wisconsin
But
found
no cap, he can hook that shit up. He can make it like a whole like man cave, you feel me? Make that shit look nice. Basically, you got an apartment with a basement. That's kind of a dub.
out that the foundation of her house was deteriorating. And so in November, she would apply for a loan to repair the foundation. But around 2 weeks later, while away at work, she would get a call from the workers hired to do the repair, explaining how they came across a gruesome discovery.
Oh damn,
They
what was it?
explained that as they started to remove the soil from the foundation wall in her basement, they had unearthed the full skeletal remains of a body. The skeleton was determined to be that of a 50-year-old male. Most disturbingly, though, is the fact that after further inspection, it was determined that the house had been built right on top of an ancient burial ground. That's
Oh my
estimated to be
God,
up to
bro.
170 years old.
Their house was built over a graveyard, bro. No, thank you, bro. That is crazy.
Experts believe that in all likelihood, hundreds more skeletons are within a close proximity to the one found. This discovery would ultimately put a stop to the house's renovation altogether.
I'm asking for a payment or decrease.
In January of 2010,
Brutal.
Wally and Linda DeForest would move into their new home in Goshen, Indiana.
Okay, it looks nice.
Only a week after moving in, the couple would discover a live torpedo in their basement. Something they obviously weren't aware of
Damn, bro.
beforehand.
They could blow their whole
Quickly
crib up
noted
right
how old
now.
the thing looked, but still obviously active. There had been no drill holes to indicate it had been disarmed. The couple would end up calling the police, who would send out a bomb squad to extract the torpedo from the property's basement. And luckily, they were able to remove it without incident.
Could have blew up the whole
Considering
crib.
the squad did confirm the explosive was still active upon arrival, the whole situation just makes you think how much worse things could have really gone.
No, for real though. You know, I thought it was gonna be this little disturbing basement thing was gonna be a little more, but that was the end of the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like, also comment down below, and then don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're at it. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Oh, baby, what did I do to leave you?